All right. Good morning, everybody. Welcome back on this lovely Tuesday. What is it, the 23rd of June? Good to see you all. Good morning. Good morning, cyber traders. Good to see you, Leo, Phil, Lawrence. Good to see you all. All right. And then good to see you all, everyone on YouTube Live and Facebook Live. Welcome back for another great morning here at Cyber Trading University and at the Cyber Group Live Trading. We have a couple of nice little moving stocks. I got a pretty good list today. I want to talk about what happened yesterday, what's going on for this week. A lot of good stuff that's going on. And, we're going to get right into it. First of all, kind of want to tell you what happened to me yesterday. Obviously, it was my son's birthday and my son, Alex. I finally have a 20-year-old. That's so crazy, right? I mean, it's unbelievable. My firstborn. And a little kind of exhausted. We had a theme over here at home, and it was like they had the Olympics theme. It was pretty cool. The kids had fun. Everything was safe. No one got hurt. No coronavirus. Everybody was fine. But yesterday, the reason I bring this up is that I left a little early because I was getting ready for to throw this party for my son's birthday. And yesterday, I got myself in pretty big trouble. Okay, in a stock, and then being a professional and doing this for a long time, kind of like saved myself a little bit from what could have been a disaster versus how I can succeed. And by the way, this is what you learn being part of a team and going through, learning how to trade the proper way. So what happened yesterday is I got into a stock, and I've been a big fan of DraftKings, right? DKNG. Okay, so I'm going to tell you a funny story what happened with this. So I get into DraftKings right here. DraftKings was doing actually pretty well. And I got in and my default was wrong on the platform. And I ended up buying twice as much than I usually buy on the stock, especially a stock like this that moves. So you see this bar right here, this one right here, where we're from 43 down to 42. So I bought that stock. I got in at 43.25. And it tanked. I was already down. I don't know. I think it was down like, I don't know, a few thousand. I think it was down like 1,800 on that trade, like that, the snap of a finger. And I'm like, oh my God, holy crap. I'm like, what am I doing? Meanwhile, the market just opened up. Took my baseball cap, put it on my head, and I'm like, and I can't even like be here all day. So I got out of the position, took a loss. When you look at the overall chart, it actually was a really good loss. But by the way, that does happen because it dropped all the way down to 38. If I didn't have the stomach to take a loss, okay, I would have got crushed on that trade. Okay, so that $1,800 loss would have been maybe about a $7,000 to $8,000 loss, maybe even more if I held on. So remember, the biggest thing that we teach you here at Cyber Trading University is not how to make money. It's how to stop losing it. And that is a clear example of something that we teach you is called the 30-second rule. And once you broke that 30-second rule, boom. Now, I end up coming back because, you know what? The market just opened up. And then there was a stock, IDEX. And I made it all back in this stock right here. And at the end, I end up being up $78 on the day. So from being down 1,800, I made it all back in this one stock. And this really was our big winner. This is a stock I should have been in earlier. And, I actually would have been up several thousand shares on this stock. The problem I had with this stock right here is that because I was down, it's kind of hard to dig yourself out of a hole. Because you're like, damn it, I'm just chipping away. I'm trying to make that money back. And, you might have taken small clips and, whatever. But if I kept my original position, I had several thousand shares of this stock, by the way, because it was very inexpensive. And you could see from 930, ran from 260 all the way to 380. It was a really nice move. But by the way, you guys being in the cyber group room, that stock was a little volatile sometimes. It had its about 10, 15 cent shakes, and then the stock went up. So anyway, that was that really took me out of the hoop. And I stopped right around here, right around the 355. It came all the way back down. I'm like, wow, thank God I got out at 3. I mean, that's a 50-cent drop right there. Let me just change the size so you guys can see a little bit better on YouTube Live and Facebook Live. But then right around like the 10:30, the thing just popped and went right back up to 380, which is fine. Listen, great traders never buy at the bottom, sell top. You always buy in between. But that was my catastrophe. And I told you this on Mondays. Mondays are not the greatest days to trade. Believe it or not, I'm probably batting 50-50 on Fridays. Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays, I bat like a 70 or 80-20. So I have 80% winning percent ratio over the years when you do your journals. And that's why, like, when you get good at it, you get better at it. You're just like, yeah, is it really worth it? But that was my horror story for yesterday. I wanted to share it with you. So I actually was kind of relieved and kind of ended up making the birthday party a lot better than what it would have been. But also we did trade another good stock for some of you that were not here when it was the KIRK. The Kirkland was phenomenal. Right at the middle of the day, right at the end of the close. This thing was awesome. You guys cleaned up on this stock right here. You could see it right here. The stock literally ran from 260 right up to 360. And you know what? It wasn't a penny stock. It was a NASDAQ national stock. Stock had great iceberg orders, everything, all the way up to the last minute of the close. So that was the winner of the day in that stock right there, the Kirkland. Which, by the way, I don't think that's Costco's Kirkland, is it? I mean, it looks like the same logo and everything else. But anyway, that's the past. Let's talk about today. A couple of nice stocks that are moving this morning. Yeah, I'll tell you that was pretty. I know that was pretty scary for some of you here. And you saw that, and you've been there and done that too. Okay, listen, it's not a position you like to be in, but most importantly, to be experienced, you got to know how to get in and out of positions. It's part of the game. All right, let's go over and see what's going on this morning. There are a couple of good stocks that are moving this morning. We got about 20 minutes till the open, so I want to bang out these stocks pretty quick. First of all, a lot of you guys were trading this plug trade. BLUG in pre-market. Nice stock at 830. Stock went from 560 all the way to 620. She's kind of holding right here. She's testing and breaking a 52-week high. Nice little push. Plug and Cell, I think, are in the same business, but they make the plugs for the auto batteries. I used to trade the stock all the time, but some days it's good, some days it moves, some days it doesn't. But Plug in pre-market, I know a lot of you guys did pretty well on that stock, so that one's going on our watch list. Hey, look what's happened to Lukin Coffee. Holy crap, this thing's getting crushed, right? Listen, we made a lot of money with this stock, and we made a lot more money again. And that's the beauty about day trading. Some people are like, well, maybe it's coming back. I know that tea company was going to take over a lot of stores. Listen, not doing too well. Stock trade over 4.6 million shares already. Stock's very, very volatile. I do want to keep one thing I do like about this. This is not a pharmaceutical stock. So can they come back? Listen, we're testing a major support levels here. If we test it, doesn't break it, looks pretty good. All right. So doesn't mean I'm not going to not trade it and go long. Fortunately, we can't short it. Another stock that's moving pretty nicely too, that's up by 9%, almost 1 million shares in pre-market. Pretty decent spread. Stock's got some great orders out there on the level 3 on the right-hand side. That one looks pretty good. I like that one too. That one's going to make my watch list. Couple other ones I found early this morning. I think they crapped out in pre-market, but they were pretty good at 8 o'clock this morning. FFHL. This stock was gapped up pretty high. It was up about 40%, but now she's trending lower. So this probably looks like a short squeeze. So I'm going to scratch this. Also found this one too. Nice gapped up, 52%. TBIO. Don't know what happened with that one. That one crapped out. That one's going to be a scratch. So if you're in the cyber group room, in the live trading room, you know what I'm talking about. We saw this earlier, and then all of a sudden, looks like I had a change of heart. This one's holding pretty steady here, but it's a penny stock though. This one already traded 27 million shares. It's the biggest volume leader on the market right now. So, to me, it just looks like a buyout. You can see it's kind of flatlined since 8 o'clock this morning till now. Really hasn't changed. It's got some good movements here. Maybe not. Maybe I'm wrong. It went from like $1.12 to about $1.22. This one, I'm going to keep an eye on it at the open. Obviously, something must have came out good with the the pharmaceutical stock. So this one also is actually a really pretty good one right here. This one's breaking all-time highs. This stock started around 8 o'clock, almost 9 o'clock this morning. $1.40. It's already at $1.80. A lot of you remember we traded this stock back in, I think it was in February. It went from $1 to $2.60. So we know the stock does move. Go back to your journals, cyber traders, and see how you trade it. The stock's got a really nice spread and looks pretty good on that one. Trending on Facebook. Yeah, I have that one on my watch list. The TBIO you're talking about. Like I said, I just brought it up. It's kind of crapped out. You know, it was good earlier, and now it's not really doing anything. So that's the one I'll pass on. Okay, a couple of great swing trades. All right. Couple of great swing trades that we also actually, before I get to that swing trade, let me just bring is that, yeah, I got those, all the day trades. Let me bring up the swing trades. FSLY has been doing unbelievable. This stock has literally started from May, went from 25, is up to 73. It really has not shown any mercy. Stock keeps breaking higher highs. I mean, the last couple of days, 45 to 73. The stock is just literally just an animal. It's not the greatest day trading stock. It's expensive, but as a swing trade, she's doing great. Another one, which I'm doing really well too on it. I told you this a while ago. Wick is just doing a great stock. You don't hear a lot about it. It doesn't trade a lot of shares, but these two stocks have been really, really good swing trades. And then obviously, last but not least, is the Zoom. Zoom, the Wick and the Zoom, I've been talking a lot about it. The FSLY, I mentioned it a while ago, and I don't know what happened. I kind of wasn't paying too much attention to it. It wasn't on my watch list as much, but that one basically was one of the stocks that would that also make on the list. But the Zoom, we've been talking about this stock all the way down here since April, when it was around the $100 a price range. I know some of you here in the Cyber Group room probably own it right around 130. But once it broke all-time highs, guys, it's off to the races. Same thing with Wick. Once it breaks all-time highs, it's off to the races. Remember, if you want to be a good swing trade, you damn well better learn how to day trade. And if you want to be a good options trader, you damn well better be a good swing trader and a day trade before you can option. Remember, it's the movement of the stock that makes these option moves. It's the movement of a day trade that makes a swing trading move. If you're not understanding the difference, then you really shouldn't be trading. I'm just being honest with you, because you can blow up your account, because if you don't have a game plan, you're one trade away about killing yourself. All right. And you don't want to do that. All right. Anything I'm missing I did not call out? Anything I'm missing I did not bring up? Gold is looking good from Jerry in the Cyber Group room. Yeah, listen, I've been a big fan of gold for a while. I mean, unfortunately, I held it for a nasty drop. I owned it around, I owned it like, 7 years ago when we had that big rally. But, gold's gold. Just be careful. The gold's got a big spread. So, but the ETFs are not that bad. Anything else? Anybody on YouTube that we're missing? Anybody on YouTube? All right. So listen, if you're on YouTube and Facebook Live, just like us on the bottom so you can get the alerts. Also, we'll post everything, all these stock watch lists on our Twitter feed. So don't forget to subscribe to that. If you're new here to Cyber Group, if you're new as a trial here, just let you guys know. I hope you talk to your education advisor. Hope you went through the watch list. Make sure you went through the day trading video so you understand what we're doing. Remember, this is a trading room, not a teaching room. And then if you are in a Cyber Group room, you know what Tuesday is? It's Traders Talk Day. So we have Traders Talk that's going to be at 11 o'clock. So if you are part of Cyber Trade University, you're part of the Cyber Group room, you will not be able to see this on Facebook Live, YouTube Live. If you want, just do a quick trial. Click on the bottom. You can get in there. It's where we actually take an hour during the day where you shouldn't be trading. And we're going to talk about, and we're going to bring up one of the students' journals. We're going to talk about the good, the bad, the ugly, and kind of learn from it. Remember, the best trade you can make is getting yourself educated. All right, guys. One last question. We have one trader on Facebook Live says, "What about SONO? Sonos? Sonos, was a really good mover a while ago. She's, you could see she had a nice little trend. She's testing some major resistance levels. So unless she breaks through these resistance levels right around the $16, $15 price range, pretty much, she's pretty much done. So I don't know if you have it as a swing trade, but me personally, I would look on the move to something else. All right. Yeah, and the IDDX, listen, that's why you got to day trade. You know what? Game over with that one. That's why you have the stock go from $1 to 360. Now it's back down to 280. Anybody else that I bring up missing anything? Kathleen in the cyber group room and is saying the CREX. Yeah, you know what? She's up a little bit. She's got some good moves, but I don't know. I mean, we traded the stock. You can remember went from $1 to $4. I'd probably say as of right now, no, but you never know. Sometimes at 9:30 things change. Gene says in the cyber group room, ATIF. Guys, everyone got about another minute or so because I want you guys to get ready for the open. Not really doing anything. She's up a little bit. She's got great volume, good spread, good level 1 stock. She was good in pre-market, but I don't know. I think she's pretty much done for now. All right. So I think we pretty much nailed them all. Anthony in the cyber group room says NNDM. By the way, for some of you in Facebook and YouTube Live, you're looking at this and probably like, what the hell these companies do? Listen, we don't care what these companies do. At the end of the day, we're just here to make money. Okay. NNDM is just a 4-letter symbol to me. So for some of you here, we're going to talk about this in today's in Traders Talk. You're just here just to make money. You find a stock, you make your day's pay, and that's it. It's a different animal than investing. Norman says the WKHS just popped. Yeah, that's a nice one. Definitely going to put that on the watch list. You know what? I saw that earlier. Good call right there. WKHS. Absolutely. Absolutely. Great call on that one. The INO is also on the watch list, but you know what? She started backing off. She was doing pretty good in pre-mark, but now she's going back down again. She's up a little bit. Just remember, we've been trading INO the last, for a while. This stock is very, very volatile. Very volatile. It's got nasty shakes. Don't let the $16 stock fool you, okay? Michael from Miami says SNSS. Stock got destroyed. It's a penny stock, and honestly, we really are not a fan of trading stock like this. I'll be really cautious trading something like this, especially pharmaceutical stocks. Right, cyber group members, they don't come back. They just don't come back. What happens to them if they lose that FDA approval, whatever it is, they're finished. So I don't know if you're long or short. Long, I doubt you're short because you can't short penny stocks, but if you're long, I'll be a little nervous right now. I won't be too happy. I'll be honest with you. All right, guys, listen, good luck today. Happy trading. Don't forget about Traders Talk. Also, don't forget we have classes that start. If you're a gold or platinum student, remember classes start this week. And then we have open house on Thursday. Listen, it's Tuesday. We have a decent list. Something always pops out of the blue. Listen, the IDEX wasn't on the watch list in pre-market yesterday. It came right in right after the market opens up. So remember, cyber traders, you see something, you say something. All right, everyone, don't forget we'll be back at 2:30. If you're watching Facebook Live, YouTube Live, we'll be back. In the meantime, guys, be safe. And, if make your day's pay and have that excuse to get into Traders Talk. All right, guys, good luck. Happy trading today.